I'm terrified of failure. I guess most people are, to some extent. More than anything, I guess I'm scared at failing at YouTube, mostly because I've sacrificed so much to get where I am now. See, I've been creating stuff since I was a little kid. I would always make videos, and as soon as I found YouTube, I made YouTube channels about literally anything and everything. Quickly though, I realized that I was actually more interested in making the videos than whatever I was making them about. When I was around 16, 17, I decided that doing film was what I actually wanted to do. That was the big dream. So I started to look for universities in the UK. A couple of years later, I got in and I started uni after a whole summer of stressing myself out, but I got there. Eventually though, I couldn't really keep up with YouTube, and making videos had just started to feel like a hassle, and my channel was really suffering, and the numbers really got to me. And I remember texting my friends saying, maybe I'll just quit YouTube, because it's not really working out, I'll just move on. After my first semester, I thought maybe it's actually uni that's making me demotivated. So I thought, what if I put everything into YouTube while still giving enough to get by at uni and see where that takes me. And eventually I made the decision that I would drop out and pursue YouTube. Now, YouTube has always been up and down, peaks and valleys. However, doing it full time has made both the peaks and the valleys more pronounced. When I decided to pursue YouTube full time, the fear of failing just grew. If I had failed at it before, it was kind of just a hobby, and I was still doing uni, and I would get a degree at the end of the day. But now, I would have to tell my parents that had warned me it was risky, and I would have to tell an audience that I had built that I could no longer continue. The bottom point for me was this year when I had to decide whether to continue with the same content I had been making. You see, if you're new here, I was mostly making Harry Potter content before, and controversy after controversy, it just got harder to feel excited about the content I was making. I eventually decided that it was in mine and others' best interest if I changed things up. I try not to be too fixated on the numbers, and I know there will be an uphill battle, but I'm definitely more scared of failing than ever. I've been making YouTube videos since 2013, so it is probably the most consistent thing in my life for the last 7 years. So the thought of losing it or having to move on is quite terrifying to me. Hopefully I won't have to though. I guess my fear of failure isn't all bad. It's part of what keeps me going. But I guess I just can't let it control me.